I am listening to you. I know I just do random
No, I know.
talking.
I'm in a weird mood tonight. My brain is in like a really
That's
weird
all right.
philosophical place tonight. So, God save you and the viewers.
I'm used to it.
You are used to it. I ran at you all the time. I have the best friend in the world.
Oh.
I know everyone says that, but I definitely think I won the lottery on that one. 100%.
No. I feel the same. No. Aren't we cute?
Aren't we cute? Yeah. Hey all, and welcome back to Bex Squared Gaming. Tonight is another day. We've got some mines to sort, we've got some farming to do, and a load of chat on the go. This is 7 Days to Die, this is Nomad difficulty, and we have no mods. This is both Bexes. Let's see how it goes. Hey, and it's daytime.
We need to get a farm going. That's what we need to do.
Probably. I do have the farming skill stuff, I just need to do it.
Okay.
I'm just needing to finish. Let me just finish what I'm doing here. This is not going to be the full thing. This is just going to be, because it's not going to be fully blocked in yet. Well, it's not going to be fully built so that they run over it. But for the moment, it's at least blocked in. So if you're digging down it, it should be. Just don't collapse anything. Remember to put support pillars
promises.
up. I haven't started the support pillars in it yet to remind you to do them.
Okay.
So.
Oh, I don't know where they go.
Right.
Or pillars. What are those?
Yeah, jeez. AI is coming back. Right, you need me to start a farm then?
Yes, please.
What day are we on? Day 17.
It is time for a farm.
It is time for a farm. What I need to do is see the active outlay of the building so I can go put my boundary markers up. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to do that now quickly. So I know where my boundary is for the base.
Is there a hole in the middle of the house?
Oh, sorry, I took that up because I needed to turn on the.
Oh,
I needed to turn on the
fine.
marker.
That's fine.
That's why. You remember that's why we didn't fill it.
Why is this door open?
Because I'm running around out here. And I just thought it'd be funny to let horde of. It was the boys.
Boys.
The boys.
Always the boys.
Always the boys. There's Undying and Sergeant. They snuck in. No one was looking.
Oh, there's stairs now in here. Lovely. You're so good to me.
I know. Love you.
Hello. Make stairs.
Alright, okay, well, we don't have any nitrates, so I'm not making any farm plots.
We have 6.
6 is not going to get as much of anything. You only get like 3 plants per farm block.
I'm digging nitrate right now. What do you want from me?
I'm not saying I'm not having a go at you. What I'm saying
I'm joking.
Oh. I will not kill my best friend. I will not kill my best friend.
I'm getting you nitrate. Hold your horses.
I'm going to continue building this out here then while you're doing that.
Okay.
Just that means if something runs at you, the more, if you get horde and it doesn't know where you are, it's more likely to just run straight over.
Yep.
So what did you do your Saturday night? I went mining and dug a hole and chopped wood and built mines. You did what? Never mind.
Yeah, don't ask questions.
I've given up trying to explain to my non-gaming friends
what we do.
What we do.
Yeah.
And why I game. Like, they're just like, I don't get it. Would you not, like, you could just go into the garden and do it yourself. And I'm like, you're kind of, you know,
that's
not
responsibilities.
One,
responsibilities.
that requires me getting off my ass and physically doing it.
Yeah.
I was like, 2, there's not many zombies in the real world, and if there was, And even let's go back to some of the other games I play. They tend to frown upon people who shoot other people. It's just one of those things. You know?
Well, I always explain it to people. It's like, do you like to watch sports? They always go, yeah. Oh, well, why don't you just go out and play the game instead?
Yeah.
I like to watch it. Okay, well, I like to play a virtual version of it.
I use the sports whenever somebody says something about like a show I'm watching or something. Like, I mean, you just sit and, you know, why do you get so emotional over things you read or things you watch? And I'm like, yes, as opposed to you who screams when someone kicks a ball into the back of a fucking net.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, don't. Like, you know.
It's the same as like if somebody's like, oh, why do you watch people play games on YouTube? Like, just play it yourself. It's the same sports analogy.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like,
I might not enjoy playing that game, but I might enjoy watching somebody else play it.
yeah, I've actually got quite a few games like that I personally, I don't think I will ever play because I don't know, the concept of the game just doesn't work for me. Like I don't mind watching people play Sea of Thieves, but I don't like Sea of Thieves myself. I've tried to play it a few times, and I think it's a great game, but me personally can't get into it. And there was another one. There was one Davinoid was playing for a while. You haven't seen his channel on Twitch, guys. He does have a channel.
Yep,
he what was it? Was it Death Stranding? Or Stranded or something? The one that Norman Reedus does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I
can't
personally,
remember the name though.
I don't like the same thing like Cyberpunk. I don't like that whole era of game stuff. I don't like the feeling of that era. Same reason I can't do the World War stuff. There's just something about the eras that I don't like. So I can't really play because I can't get into it. It's the same reason I struggle to get into like any of the Fallout stuff. I couldn't do the 50s stuff.
Okay.
You know, if the background or the feeling of the thing doesn't work for you, you can't do it. The same thing.
Yeah.
Right? So that whole that cybernetic, futuristic atmosphere doesn't really work for me. I can't get my head into it as such. I know that's a weird statement, but yeah, because you're like, but you play like,
does it for you.
well, I know people will be like, oh yeah, but you play Killing Floor and stuff. Different. You don't feel the cybernetic / futuristic-y, sci-fi of it.
Yeah.
They've really upped the bird noises, do you not think?
How so?
Like, I think the bird noises in the game are way better than they used to be. I think they sound really good now.
Look at all the animal fat we have.
It'll be in the kitchen box.
Yeah, that's all we've got. 2? Not just kill a deer.
Yeah, I would have put it in. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's in the parts box. Maybe somehow it's managed to get into the parts box.
Okay, I'll have a look.
Because we use animal fat for other stuff as well, like torches and things. But it should have been in the kitchen box.
Should have been.
Because I just hit drop all, so it could be that it's.
I found a diamond.
Right.
Not there either.
No, there definitely has to be some, because I haven't used it.
I might have used it to make. Oh, I bet I did the potatoes recipe. Use it. Ah, the steak and potatoes.
You used it. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's been put to
That
use.
only took 2 of them. That only took 2 of them.
Maybe I didn't get a lot of fat. Maybe the deer didn't have a lot of fat.
Finding. Peculiar.
Definitely.
Oh, the cornbread? Nope, the cornbread. Take it.
Oh, the way you're like, what the fuck? Every time I hear the word cornbread, all I can think of is that line in Aliens where he's going on about not liking the cornbread.
Oh, yeah.
As every time, because you don't really do just, well, cornbread. The concept of cornbread. I mean, I get that you can have bread made of corn, but you don't really have anything like that majorly over here.
Yeah, I do like cornbread. Cornbread's nice.
It sounds nice. It does sound nice. And
I can make me cornbread.
There's so many things you have to make me. Like we talked about this before. Like, was it snickerdoodles or something? And
oh yeah, I make a mean snickerdoodle.
Like, there's so many things that like we've said a few times that like. So let's be honest, we've stuffed you full of all our shit loads of times. So.
Oh yeah, my turn. Oh yeah, I remember the first time I made snickerdoodles here. I like turned around and 2 seconds later, like half of them were gone with the family, and I was like, "Well, they're not any good. I can see."
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
I make a pumpkin spice snickerdoodle. That's really, really nice.
That sounds nice. I quite like squashy things, so.
They're using just cinnamon. I use the pumpkin pie spice in it. So it's got like the nutmeg and all clove and all of that in it as well.
Yeah, that's one of the things we do. I mean, I know a lot of people do it over here, but they're not big on pumpkin over here. They use them for decoration, whereas we actually get a live pumpkin. You know what I mean? We get
a live pumpkin.
We get a full pumpkin for Halloween, and then I put an LED light in it so it doesn't damage the flesh, and then you just scrape out the thingy flesh, and I then make pumpkin soup out of it. We've started utilizing. Yeah, I quite like. Well,
need to make a pumpkin pie for the little one. She always wants pumpkin pie this time of year.
Never had pumpkin pie.
Oh, so many things I need to make you. Fall is like the best season for all of the baked goods. Ugh.
Like I've had what's I gonna say? Like, because butternut squash is my favorite, and I remember when we were talking about it, because I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like pumpkin if I love butternut squash, and then obviously butternut squash is a stronger flavor than pumpkin, but still. But I was like, they were like, oh, you need to try this, and I was like, yeah, but that's artificial pumpkin-y flavor. Now I know that sounds stupid, but I love bananas, but I don't like banana flavors. Like, I don't like artificial banana flavor. I can't stand it.
You know why?
Nope.
Because the artificial banana flavor is what banana actually used to taste like.
Oh.
They changed the type of banana that they grow.
I know you can get blue bananas. I know that much. Anyway.
I think it was something where, like, it was either, like, a disease that wiped everything out, or they bred it in a way where it, like, didn't have seeds or something like that anymore. Like, in the 40s or 50s or something like that, they changed the type of banana that you get in the stores. So the bananas these days taste different.
I think, is that not also connected to why you break off the bottom of the banana? You don't actually need to break off the bottom of the banana anymore, but you used to have to break the bottom of the banana. Was there not something in the bottom of the banana? You used to have to break the bottom of the banana.
I don't know.
There used to be like
a
pin that was in it or something. Not a pin, not an actual pin, but you know what I mean? As in like a stalk in the bottom of the banana or something.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
And it's no longer there, but people still do it. People still...
Leave your answers in the comments, people.
I don't remember. But no, I didn't realize that. But yeah. So like, yeah, but there's a lot of flavors like that. Like, I love real strawberries, but I don't mind artificial strawberry. You right?
Fine. I definitely didn't run into one of the spikes outside. I got it.
Never would have told from you screaming. Right. I need to get some more wood.
Just doing your copycat.
There's some artificial flavors I don't mind. Like, it depends on the artificial strawberry flavor. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. I actually don't mind artificial cherry flavor.
I'm gonna say I'm a weirdo and I like artificial cherry.
I like artificial cherry. I'm not as keen on actual cherry. I can eat actual cherries, but I'm not as keen on them. I prefer the artificial cherry flavor. But yeah, so I think it just depends. But I was a bit like, so when everyone was like, oh, you should try this pumpkin this and pumpkin that, and I'm like, yeah, but that's gonna be artificial pumpkin. Like, I'm not sure I'm gonna like it. So, but when we made pumpkin soup for the first time, I quite liked it. So I was like, I don't know.
Pumpkin's delicious.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And everything that's like pumpkin flavored is usually the spice. So it's usually pumpkin pie spice flavored. It's not actually pumpkin flavored.
The thing that got me as well was I remember thinking how mild it was, like the flavor, because I was thinking pumpkin sounded like it was like this really strong. Why will it not let me drink that? Pumpkin I thought would be like a really strong, but like you say, maybe it's the spices, because this is where I need to be careful, because a lot of them have cinnamon and I don't like, I'm not keen on cinnamon.
See, but the pumpkin spice has the other flavors along with it, so you don't get punched in the face with cinnamon.
I can take a little bit. I can take a little bit of cinnamon.
It's kind of an undertaste with all the other flavors.
I might be able to tolerate that because, like, I can have a little bit. Like, some apple pies are too overly thinged with it, but I can take a little bit of cinnamon in an apple pie, but not a lot. So, like, you know, like McDonald's apple pie has a touch of cinnamon in it. I can take that, but I can't take, like, full on, like, you know, when people, like, top their drinks with cinnamon, I'm like, oh God, you'd kill me.
Fair enough. Weren't doing the cinnamon challenge then, eh? Station in progress.
Yeah. Absolutely. I need to find the wedge piece that I need.
Wonder if you could make animal traps like you're doing for the mines, like open it up into the ground and have the animals fall in it. I wonder if they'd fall in.
Yeah, but they might despawn.
Or we would just come back to a hole full of rabbits. You don't know. I might be a genius.
You might be, but I think the AI would pass around it somehow.
Fine.
I mean, the difference with the Horde Night, that works on Horde Night because they're running at you and trying to get to you. The rabbits and stuff aren't. They're just running around and standard. I mean, you could try it. Good luck with that. I really didn't mean that to sound like good luck with that, fuck you. That was not the way that intended to come out.
Yeah, sure you didn't.
That's the way it came out, man.
I just dinged level 30, woohoo!
Ooh, what levels are we at? Actually, that's a good call.
You're probably at like 500, because you do all the building.
I'm at 33.
Oh, you're not that far ahead of me.
Nope. You've done a lot of building this time round.
That's true.
To be fair, you have. You've done a lot of the reinforcing and everything. You've done a lot. Because it's not really the building that gives you the XP, it's the reinforcing, and you did a lot of that.
Fair enough. The cicada sounds are new.
Is that what they are? I've heard that in my solo game so many times, and I'm like, what is that? That is not something I know. What is that? And I was like, that's not a... at least if I'm not aware that you get those in the U. Maybe you do.
I don't think you have cicadas here. No.
I don't think we do, because I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, is it meant to be some kind of cricket? What the hell is it? And then I was like, surely it's something else. And I was like, what is that?
It's like, that's the background noise in the south for sure. Like, when I was in Atlanta recently, just imagine that sound, like, all day long.
I don't think it would bother me too much.
It's like like you said, it's a background sound.
It wouldn't bother me, and here's why: because it's nicer than the fucking ducks that you get on Orkney. I swear to God, like when you get up in the middle of the night, you know, when, like during certain seasons, the ducks on their journey over, land in the field, and all you hear all night is wah, 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 wah. But then it's like lots, it's a chorus of it, so you'll have like you won't have one, you'll have 200 ducks quacking in a field all on their own, and it's like and it's there's no rhythm to it, there's no pattern to it, there's no, at least that cicada, they almost sound like they're humming to each other. So it sounds pleasant, but not when no, there's worse sounds here. Or the fucking foxes here. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Particularly mating season. Holy, what the hell was the universe thinking when it made foxes make that sound when it mates? Can you imagine if humans made that sound when they mate? Oh god. Oh god.
Remember the first time I heard that? Scared the hell out of me.
Do you not get a lot of foxes?
We have foxes, but for some reason ours don't scream like they're being murdered.
I'm having a really good time! Like, what the fuck? Which is essentially what they're doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did your mic cut out there? Or did
your mic cut out, yeah.
My mic wouldn't have cut out. I saw it go up on Discord. Not Discord, on OBS. I think Discord cuts me out when I do stuff like that. Yeah. But no, essentially that's yeah. At least you know they're having a good time.
Yes, but I mean, come on.
To be fair, humans can make some pretty fucking weird sounds when they mate.
Yeah,
so.
that's fair.
To be fair to the fox, it's just that they're not doing it outside for everyone else to hear like the fucking fox is.
Fair enough.
Because I can guarantee there's some viewers that's like, yeah, you never met my ex-wife.
Ow, the spikes hurt.
Stop walking over them.
I don't mean to. I'm trying to reinforce our base, and you're just taking the piss out of me.
Yeah, okay. Right, that should be your, I've not done the layer that goes between the thing and that. They sometimes can get stuck on that, but I'll do that after. But that's the basis of the cover-up.
Thank you. Love you.
I don't know what that is. That's not a stairwell. I don't know what you did there. That's like the double blocky thing. That's weird.
I did what I could. I did my best. You told me to put blocks down.
That's okay.
I put blocks down.
You're fine, my dear.
See what I have to put up with, guys? It's just... I try to be helpful. Like it doesn't give you the tins anymore when you're done eating. Did I eat the tin?
It's taken a lot of that out of the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're like, yes, I apparently now enjoy aluminium.
No, but I do enjoy aluminum.
Technically, they are different words. They're spelled differently.
They are spelled differently.
That's the thing people forget. People get into the argument of it, and you're like, actually, if you look at the words, they're spelled differently. So technically, they are two. It's like it is the equivalent of cilantro and cilantro and coriander.
Coriander.
It's just that they seem so similar. People think it's that you're trying to say the same word, but they're not. They just have the same meaning. That makes sense.
I would assume coriander's French origin.
Probably.
Hate the French, but you take a lot of their words.
Technically, Scotland didn't take any. We just got given the language. Then we fucked it over.
Fair enough.
Made our own version. Our language is gah.
Yep.
I'm gonna come back and get food and water because this is taking me forever to do anything because I'm struggling with no food and water.
I've cooked some delicious things up there for you.
I know you have, my dear. I'm coming back to... I was gonna say your bountiful feast, but that sounds really wrong. So,
you are. Yeah, you are.
Yes. Ooh.
Level 5 hammer. Would you like a higher level hammer?
Ooh. I'll trade you the level 5 for my level 1 if you really want, but to be honest, it doesn't make a difference when you're...
I mean, I can just make you a level 5 as well.
Ooh.
Clay and small stone. Clay.
I've got a shit ton of clay on me.
Yay!
Yay?
Ah, screamer!
Fuck, where?
I'm not loaded! Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me!
Did she scream?
Yeah, she did. Die,
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah, there's stuff coming in. Took his head.
You, don't show you.
This heart. Got heart. You got heart. That's us. Back to chill out music already. Shouldn't scream. Shouldn't bring me. Whoa! Yeah!
What? What
Chicken!
happened?
I turned around, there was a chicken. I just shoved a crossbow up its
Nice.
asshole. I'll rephrase that. I shoved a crossbow bolt up its asshole, not the actual crossbow.
Hey, good to know.
Just to... Fuck, there's another one! Not
Get the
loaded, I'm not
chicken.
loaded, I'm not loaded! Where'd it go, where'd it go, where'd it go, where'd it go, where'd it go? Oh, you little bastard, where did you go? Go. Can't see it now. Nope, can't see it. I think I've lost it. Fast little fucker. No idea where that chicken went. We were complaining the other day that there was no animals for for the first 6 or 7 days we'd seen almost no animals, and then
Yeah,
I just turn around and there's just 2 fucking chickens right there, like.
as you do.
As you do. Maybe it wasn't a chicken, maybe it was maybe it was just a piece of, you know, the little woody branchy things wobbling around.
Oh yeah, maybe.
But I could have swore I saw a chicken. This is where I look back on editing and I'm like, Becky, that
was not
the
a
stump
chicken.
of a tree. You chased down a stump of a tree. Congratulations.
Where are you? I'm gonna steal the clay off it. Yes, you're a bit. I can have your clay, please. I can have your clay,
There
please.
you go.
Much.
Hopefully that's enough for you.
Only 5,000?
It's only... I'm sorry. I know.
Blacking.
I know. I'm letting you down, my love. It's been a rather chill out one for us, but I think sometimes you need that, don't you? You need to just do...
It's been kind of a get stuff
Dundee.
fixed and up and going again, and
yeah, absolutely. I mean, we do need to do it on occasion. Oh, there's the fucking chicken. Come back here, you little asshole.
I knew there was a chicken.
I knew there. No, I knew
Massacre
there
of
was.
2019. Never forget.
Never forget. I'm gonna shove a crossbow up his ass so he doesn't. Oh, fuck you, little bastard. Oh, stop dodging!
Are you being outwitted by a chicken?
Being outwitted by a goddamn chicken!
I'm gonna love watching that back.
Fucking little bastards run off again. Oh, I see him, I see him, I see him, I see him. Oh, he stopped, he stopped, he stopped! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Get him. Get the chicken.
Oh, I got him!
Oh, now I got the XP.
You're gonna taste good, you little asshole. Sorry.
Are you sure? Sure you're sorry?
I refuse to be outsmarted by a fucking chicken, right? And everyone watching this is going,
the fuck
what
is going on?
the fuck is wrong with her? Keep your chickens indoors and your children away. She's scary. I want to go get more wood because the forge is out of wood. And I've got none on me, so.
I've only got 44 on me.
That's what I mean, I've only got 32, so I'm gonna go get some more wood. Says as she checks before she fucking steps out like that!
Right there?
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Oh, bastard just decided to. Oh, he's taken 2 crossbow bolts so far and still standing. Ah, he's down now. I stepped out and there was just this charge. Interestingly, my music didn't change. Well, that was 2 armored up books for you. I'll give them to you in a minute.
Thank you.
Stepped out and a zombie just charged straight at me. So unless he's part of a group that is still on its way, which I hope to God he's not. Normally when they charge, the music changes.
Normally.
And it didn't change. It didn't change to the sort of... It didn't change to the da-da-da-da you are fucked now music.
Oh.
And not in an
Probably
enjoyable
rude a
manner.
bit.
I know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like horror movies. You have to listen to the soundtrack to know if you're dead or not. I mean, the fact that it didn't change the soundtrack on me was just rude.
They do at least that.
How else am I supposed to know I'm in danger, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like you say, I definitely agree with you. Life would be so much easier if when people who were bad for you, you didn't know the villain music just started playing when they came close to you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Make life so much easier.
Whole life should have a soundtrack. I just saw that tree fall out the window.
Mine does, but it's just playing in my head.
Fair.
Nobody else gets to appreciate it. I have movie effects as well.
Are you like an old Batman cartoon? Bam. Pow.
A bit. Funny enough, do you know how we were having a conversation few weeks back now about ability to see images in your mind or not. You know, not everyone has the ability. Some people, I mean, like I've got an inner narrator, which apparently not everybody has. So I literally talk to myself in my head. I have an inner narrator that does all that, and it's great. And I see things really clearly, as in, you know, I literally, like when I read a book, an entire movie plays behind my eyes. Like that's I'm very visual on that. I found out the other day from a conversation with my brother, he doesn't have that.
Oh.
We got onto that topic, and he was saying that Because he was saying that he doesn't have a lot of memories from our childhood, not because our childhood was bad, we had a very loving, happy childhood, but more because it's almost like, because he can't visualize it, and memories are visual, or at least my memories are visual. Like, I remember, I replay those scenes that occurred for me. That's how my memories play. Like, I don't think of the event and go, oh, this occurred. I see it play out. That's how my memory works. And he's saying that's not how it is for him. So it's more like data for him. He knows what occurred because he was there. But because he can't play it out in his head, like as a mini movie, like I do with me, it's almost like he was told the memory instead of having the memory. And I was
Similar.
like, I can't imagine that. I was like, that's just, but it's how amazing how, you know, because they go on about how we're all the same, and we are all the same to a degree, but like even within a family line, your brain works completely differently. So his brain works completely differently. That we've never sat down and spoken to our parents, so we don't know if maybe one does it one way and one does it the other. Which would be why one would inherit one and one might inherit, you know, your children can inherit completely different. But I think that's really interesting. I just assumed my siblings all process things the same way as me.
You didn't even realize people didn't necessarily visualize things until I told you.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I just assumed, because you assume what you do is normality. So I did not realize. I just assumed that everybody sees pictures in their head, and everybody. I knew there were some people who see colors, not see colors. See music as color and things like that, which is a really, really
like
unique, really unique trait. That's really, really unique. But what I'm saying is I knew there was the odd, and I'm not going to call it an abnormality because it's not. There's nothing wrong with somebody that can do that, but just your wiring just is a tiny little bit different from others, and therefore, you know, you do things, process things slightly differently. But that doesn't make it wrong, just different. And you know, and it astonished me because I just assumed, other than the extreme cases, everybody else's brain worked like mine, and it wasn't until you were like, oh no, images and da-da-da, and I'm like, no.
Surprise.
No, like, so when I if I think back on this later, I'll be able to see my computer, I'll be able to see the gameplay on the computer, and you know, and like I say, when I read, the same thing happens. I think that's for me, when I read and when I write, I'm very descriptive because of that, because the more descriptive a book, the more I enjoy it, and I think it's because I can picture it. So the more description they give me, the more of an image I get. Whereas when you have a book that's not very descriptive, I don't tend to enjoy it as much, and I think it's not that I'm not capable of creating it, but I'm very much the author wrote this with a vision in mind. So if you don't tell me what that vision is, it's like when I'll be playing a piece of music, and my instructor used to say to me when I was a kid, and he'd go, I want you to just read the notes and play it. And I'm like, yeah, but how's it meant to sound? And he's like, well, read the notes and play it. And I'm like, no, you're missing the point. When it was written by the composer, it was trying to give a feeling or an emotion or a memory or an image. You know, it's an expression. A piece of music that was written is an expression of something that the composer was feeling or thinking, or a memory there. You know what I mean? So it has a passion to it. We'll play it so I know what it is. And he was like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, how can you not get what I'm saying? I was like, you know. It's the same way why I don't get mad about movies that are made into books, and I know people can get really touchy over it, you know, like Lord of the Rings, oh, they cut this character, did this or that, and I'm like, but the movie's not the book is the book is what the author intended. The movie is the writer's interpretation of the book. Very different thing. So in a sense, it's always an adaptation. No matter how close to the book it is, it's still technically always an adaptation. If that makes sense.
Brake light comes on your bike when you push the brakes.
No, excellent.
Yeah. I am listening to you. I know I just do random stuff.
No, I know. I'm in a weird mood tonight. My brain is in like a really weird philosophical place tonight. So, God save you and the viewers.
I'm used to it.
You are used to it. I ran at you all the time. I have the best friend in the world.
Oh.
I know everyone says that, but I definitely think I won the lottery on that one. 100%.
Oh. I feel the same. Oh, aren't we cute?
Aren't we cute? Yeah.
Gonna be out here making lots of noise, bashing these trees. I really hope some zombies don't come up.
Well, you've got your bike, you can just fuck off, whereas I'll be like, eh!
What are we gonna do in the morning?
Quests?
Yeah, question on good.
I mean, do we need, I think we're kind of, other than reinforcing, until we get trap books, I can't do any more. The next thing for the base is traps, and I can't do anything. So reinforcing with concrete, which I can go and mine a ton of stone at some point.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's reinforcing to concrete and,
ammo.
traps and ammo. So until we get books for the traps, I can't make the traps. So
I just got honey out of this tree.
Yeah, you get them. If you must have there's
the tree stumps.
No, there's a Wastelands treasure book that once you get, you have a small percentage chance of getting honey out of a tree.
Okay, I must have found that book.
I speaking of which, I need to go get a repair kit. My thing's borked and I don't have a repair kit. Got a fucking scope and I missed it. Got it that time. Have you noticed the amount of deers that come out at night? Almost every night we step out, there's at least one deer outside. And I've noticed this on my solo game as well. Like, at night time, there's always one deer roaming around outside.
Your deer tend to come out at night IRL, so...
Oh, do they? Okay, then. Didn't know that. I think Scotland's just got so many of them, they're just...
See a lot more here during the day, but, like... In the States, they tend to be out from, like... They'll come out at, like, dusk and dawn.
Right, I'm coming up here, so don't be alarmed, it's me.
Oh my god, is that you?
Nope, it's Santa Claus.
Okay.
You like how I put the Wii Sports in for you?
I did, thank you. Worried it was gonna collapse on me, weren't you?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not saying you have a habit of digging till it collapses or anything like that, but you have a habit of digging till it collapses.
Yeah, I was gonna say. There definitely wasn't video of me freaking out because the entire mine collapsed with my motorcycle in it.
Oh, I remember that.
That never happened.
You weren't streaming that day though, were you? It was me that was streaming,
not.
and all you heard was you being like, "Woo!" It's like, what's going on? And you're like, nothing happened.
Nothing at all. Coal here as well. This is a good mine.
Well, we're not.
Lead,
we're
nitrate, and
we're
coal.
not far from the coal mine, so you might find that
That's true.
the two of them interact with each other.
Boring but necessary parts of this game.
It is. It's an absolute necessity of this game, and I think anyone who's a fan of the game will know that. I think anyone who's just here for, to see what it is might be like, But I think for most people who play the game, oh,
I hear that.
oh fuck, she's coming down the hole.
You dropped a bag.
I think you shot her at the same time I did. Why are you running? It's daytime. Hey all, and we're going to leave this part here. Hopefully you have enjoyed yourself. If you have, please do give us a like and take a look at some of our other stuff and give us a subscribe if you're interested. We're doing some more interesting things these days. We will see you next time.